shirt for this week. I like my guns, like Democrats, like their voters, unregistered, undocumented. Belts, cards, most everything's gone up front. And we're running copper rigs out here right now. Multicam, FUPA danglers, a lot of that in motion. Should finish up tomorrow. These are probably medium closed bags, multicam black. These are multicam black danglers here. All that's well underway. Toxic mesh pockets, multicam black toxic. Most, what's up? Magnum, Calvin, what's going on? Warlike, Mikado, how are we? Benjamin Brewer, Iowa Homestead, Travis, Philippe, Gordon Young, what's going on? Eagle, Mullins, Steven, what's up? Looks like medium closed bags, Typhon Red. And then all of this, if there's something you want to see, just shout it out. We can come back and look at it. Some piece of kit you want to know about. Shipping on beard oil. We shipped a lot of that today. Brian Hazard, what's up? Kiri, how are you? Steven, what's going on? Joseph Frazier, Benjamin Brewer. Harper, what's up? How are we? 101 on here. 28 thumbs up. Do us a favor, hit that thumbs up. Helps push the algorithm. Also tells YouTube that you want to see this next time it happens. Ordered last night, got shipping. Yeah, there was a lot of that today. Accelerated, what's up? Feeding a baby, right on. Isaac Barrett, what's up? Jelly Bean Farm. Silver Fox Rabbits, nice. Chris Hayes, what's up? Shipping on closed bag. Anybody get shipping today? How many of you guys got shipping? 226 of you. How many guys got shipping information? Here's a whole bunch more belts got made. I cut all those this morning. They are already all made. Maine Bushcraft, what's up? Steven, shipping on an XL, nice. It's cold out here. We are currently snowing, or we were. Let's go out back and see. Massage lady was here when I let her out of the gates. It was raining pretty good, which was for the most part melting the snow. Yeah, not much left. Not much remaining anyways. Ordered late last night, no shipping today. Anybody use the code? It hasn't shipped yet. Teddy bear. None of those teddy bears have shipped. Trolling your videos as I'm not a frequent customer. Never, no worries, man. Shipping notification, Josh, what's up? Glenn, shipping, nice. Cat print first aid salve. Cat print. Cat print?
Yep.
What is that?
So, Kiri saw the first aid salve that had the cat print in it,
Oh,
and she said Glenn wanted that, so I sent it to him
got it.
with the last order. That
With a cat footprint in it. Chuck, what's up? Snow in Lubbock didn't drop east of that.
I think that's Lubbock.
Lubbock?
Love it.
Lubbock?
Love it. Texas.
Any idea when you'll run Brown Man 308s and dang? Not a fucking clue. I have no intention of running it. Did you somehow order that? He said, yeah, he did. He used it too. I would have used it.
I'm not surprised.
Cronin, what's up? Outlaw, what's up? Jimmy's Adventures, how are we? You guys have a good day today? Anything good happen? Anything cool to show for today? Tim Riley, how are you? Brewski, what's up? Brusky. Scully comes tomorrow to film. Ask him the status of his passport. He needs to get that before we go to New Zealand. Jeff will be here Wednesday. He doesn't come in Tuesday. It's Wednesday. Just cool, not fun. Sold a few AEDs, right on. Homestead, what's up? DJ Guzman, what's going on? Old man saw Scully video on lever action chest rig. Yeah, that's a good one. Unloaded a gun safe by yourself. Yeah, that can be taxing. Ryan Hart, how are you?
I'm going to try to send this out again.
Wants a rig. I'm saving up. Freeze dry arrived at the farm. Free phone poles. Canned 34 pints of pear barbecue sauce. Nice. I had some of your avocado something tonight on Chili Keely's. What's the one with avocado in it? What was it? Avocado.
Apple avocado.
Apple avocado.
I don't remember the pepper.
Ancho peppers. Planted 2 peach trees. Nice. 100 daffodils. Right on. How'd you get phone poles? Patrick Ward, what's up? Did I like it? Yes, I did like it. Yeah, there's a lot of people in here, but not a lot of thumbs up, and most of those people are not interacting here. These conversations can go for 2 hours, depending on the conversation. That's upon you guys. AAA sauce, that's it. Currently making plum jam, nice. Would I recommend a single point or a two point? It depends on you, man. What do you prefer? Do I think we'll have an election? I don't know, man. I think not, but yeah, probably will. Recently made my department's full-time SWAT team, ordered black duty belt, right on. Probably cut that this morning. Madden Man, let's celebrate their first super on the live stream. Welcome, buddy. Ordered a bunch of Redcon stuff, thank you. The code is SOE gear at Redcon1 if you guys order Redcon stuff. How long are your 4:30 Instagram lives? I don't do a live, I just do a video. It's between 1 minute and 90 seconds. They used to be 10 minutes, and then Instagram cut them to where they could only be 3, and now they make them so they can't be over 90 seconds. What is Redcon? It's a supplement company. Pre-workout and non-stim pre-workout and meal replacement, protein powder. Do I still have the K5? I do not. I have a GMC Yukon here, which is Cody's. My original one from California. Got tracking 2 of your 7 orders. Right on, Dave. Shock Zone, what's going on? Viking. I do have a 91 square body Suburban. Where's the Chili Mac? There's probably 400 of them in the cases of MREs. And then I also have probably a ton of Mountain House pouches and number 10 cans. Tracking woodland dangler, nice. We shipped a lot of those today. We shipped a lot of the night vision cases too, the woodland ones. How many pistol mags can you get in an XL FUPA? Well, on one wall, or all combined, or you just want to fill the whole thing up. Those are three very different answers. No laws? No laws. You live by no laws, no man controls you?
There's no rules.
There's no rules. Any ideas new overland type gear in the future? Well, Chase, there's nothing really specific to overland. Like, we make a ton of shit that other companies call overland stuff. But I mean, it all has multiple purposes. I don't know what we would build that we're not already building. It's just targeting it and then showing it in the application of overland use. GAT's in the wrong hand. Well, then you handle your problem. I mean, that's the problem, right? GAT's in the wrong hands. I mean, GATs are in the wrong hands right now, and then they punish you for protecting yourself, right? If everybody could just smoke a criminal when the criminal is doing criminal shit, that would drastically cut down on that shit. I mean, citizens with guns stopped the active shooter at the church this weekend, which, by the way, all the media are saying, see, says her, right? She had a penis. She was a he. She was a chick with a dick. Again. Are you going to find out that that's a Daniel defense rifle? Just like 5 or 6 of the last ones? It's like fucking FBI's issuing the motherfuckers. Yeah, it said free Palestine on the rifle. What up from Cali? How are you, dude? 2 3-mag cards face opposing directions on the outside wall. On the XL, no, you can do more than that. On the XL, I'm pretty sure you can get a 5-mag card on the XL for pistol mag. There was a woman that went by Jeff. Nope, I'm pretty sure that was a... Are you sure of that, Josh? The 5-mag fits with 1/2 inch left over here and about 1 inch left over here. You can put 5 mags on there. Pistol mags. In the XL. You did say the XL, right? Where are we based? We're in Tennessee, man. Where are you at? Every crack house has a neighbor willing to solve the problem. Yeah. And if you guys set up a task force, if you just set up 5 guys, 6 guys of your own and started hitting them crack houses, burning them down, don't even burn them down. Just solve the problem. You don't have to burn them down. The feds would put a task force together and put more money into stopping you than any of the other shit going on. Talk about Tower 6. You fucking talk about it, motherfucker. Make your video. Tag me in it. I'll share your video. You're late, like by years. We've talked, dude, I did 126 podcasts. All of it was talking conspiracy theory, and fucking half of them were talking about 9/11. Got a tower in your pants. What's up? See the foreign aid bill. Yeah, the foreign aid bill. That's exactly what it is, right? They moved out. They removed the U.S. border. You know when they passed it? They passed it on Sunday during the Super Bowl. Well, they voted to send it higher. Can you believe that? They convened and took a vote on a Sunday during Super Bowl while all the retards were watching ball game. Rusted Helmet. The podcasts are on this channel. My wife and I do one for members. They come out public about 6 months later. Scully and I do one for members. They come out about 90 days later. But prior to that, we did 126 back to back every day for 126 days. Just found the algorithm. Veteran 211ACR, Bad Kissinger in West Germany. Always looking for new gear. Well, we make gear, man. We make it right here on these sewing machines. And I've been in business for 35 years. I started this company 35 years ago in San Diego, and then moved to Oceanside, and then moved here to Tennessee about 20 years ago. Uvalde report shows even worse incompetence. Crazy. Can you get early tickets for SRF? Yeah, they're on sale right now at selfreliancefestival.com. Well worth it. Even if you're not interested in taking the classes, it's worth paying for one to get in early, because that puts you here a day early and you can meet everybody when there's not 1,000 people here. Going to connect two EU 3000 generators. Clave, why connect them? Do you have something that needs a draw more than what they'll two do to separately? I like to run them separate. Don't let the feds bait you. What are we talking about, Jimmy? If you can run 3 mag cards vertically, you could get 6 total in there. Got it. Highly recommend going a day early like John mentioned. So much nicer just to meet, to see everyone exactly. And there'll be 75 to 100 people here camping a day or two ahead of time. And that gets you here, having those early tickets gets you in here so you can set your camp spot where you want it, not where it's left. Clave. Win makes a killer parallel connector. Win, W-E-N, is that a company? Can I show a covert pack? Man, we've got some good videos on covert pack. I did a head-to-head. If you go watch Gear Locker from 2 or 3 weeks ago, there's a very good comparison video showing the mini pack next to the covert pack next to the day pack. It's going to be way better than anything I'm going to show you. And if you're trying to get me to go up there so you can see a bag and then tell me you have one on order, there's 200 guys ahead of you. That's why it hasn't shipped yet, if that's what this is about. Rooftop AC power equipment. Got it, man. Got it. Take Chuck's medical class. Take Evan's radio class. Boobs and Baofangs. Do you know if a 2-point bungee sling would fit on a crossbow? It depends on the crossbow, man. Depends on the crossbow. AC and TIG welder. Gotcha. Very cool. Chris Watkins, what's up, buddy? Yo, Evan. Did you set the date for Vegas class? Is Evan on here? I didn't even see Evan on here. You need a new rifle sling. Well, we have a lot of them. Scully cured your erectile dysfunction. How's that? Did he? That's awesome. Cialis will help. You can get a similar effect from a non-stem pre-workout as well. We've got green 2-point slings over here. And then up front, I have every other color and version. Man, I don't see Evan Dixon on here anywhere. All you guys saying hi to Evan. I do not see Evan on here.
He commented earlier saying that today was a big day and having a helper really made all the difference.
Nice, nice. Yeah, I don't see his comment in my feed at all.
It was 10 minutes ago.
A good diet, yeah. Come on, don't discuss the free thing. Do we make slings in multicam black? Only the padded 2-point. And I make those so they are well behind. So if you need one in a hurry, do not order one of those. Cialis has aspartame. Okay, then don't take it. Show me a pre-workout of any sort that doesn't have aspartame. I'm sure you're gonna dial one in, but I got a whole lot of other fucking shit to worry about other than aspartame. I do understand what you're saying, though. Last night, Evan commented, and they just disappeared. Weird. Weird. GB, that's the shirt for this week. We just got them today. They are up on the front page of the website. Did I privatize the product videos on the website? I don't even know what that means. No, they should not be. They have comments on them, so. Episode when you said all that stuff, like you had it. Got it. Got it. Jose, she's still fucking with the text app right now. They're like, we can show you that it's working. And she goes, well, I have fucking 200 messages here in my chat, which you guys can see on your end from clients saying it's not working. Every video on website says private. Can somebody verify that? That every video on my website says, oh, I see what you're saying. On the website, click it. They're not private. Click it. The website has taken it upon themselves to take down anything that had guns in it. Is probably what's going on. Some of the very old stuff, like that Corey and Erica did, we need to transfer the link to one of our videos. There are some defunct YouTube channels out there from long ago, and we were using some of their videos. So some of that probably is dead. I see what you're saying. I thought you meant on YouTube. How big is this place? Downstairs here is 10,000 feet. There's 6,000 right here. The garage back there is 4,000. And there is 6,000 upstairs. And there's about another 1,000 behind this wall. And the property is 10 acres. Josh, they're working. Can you take a look at the website while you're there and see if all the videos are private or if most of them are working? There's probably a few. There might be a few weird things. Cop Rig maybe says private. I know that was a Corey Erica video. Old Stacked Mag Micro, that was a Corey Erica. But I think we've reshot all that since then. I do real shit. That's right, buddy. We're going to... yeah, I'm not even going to say it yet. We're going to look at another property. I'll give you guys details when I know something more. Homestead, they're working. Good, man. Thank you. Thanks for verifying. Not big enough. You're absolutely correct. It's not big enough. It is absolutely not big enough. I have a 5,000 square foot building kit sitting out front that will turn this bottom floor into 15,000 square feet. What's the Redcon code? SOE gear, I believe, is the Redcon code. Patrick Ward, you're in Tennessee here, buddy. Redcon code is SOE gear. SOE gear. SRF VIP tickets have a date mismatch on the website. Message Nicole, let her know. Well, hold on. Can you expand on that, Viking? What does that mean? Anthony, thanks for being here, bud. Guys, we can talk. There's 268 of you here. We can discuss whatever you want. A little bit of politics, current events, business development, you having more money in your life, you having more of what you want in your life and how to make that happen. We can talk about gear, which is what I do here. We can talk about homesteading, which we have here. We can talk about small scale agriculture and farm, which we do here. Measuring for a dog collar, does that include the length of the buckle or just the material? Length of the buckle, man. Unclip it and just measure around the dog's neck from the point that you are currently using. Spirko has you thinking Muscovy ducks. Why not do Muscovy ducks, man? Like if you're gonna have ducks, you might as well have Muscovy ducks. I've got Pekins, I've got green wings, I've got some mallards. The veteran benefits don't exist. Not like they should. They certainly do not like they should. I was watching a lady today who was an amputee. And, you know, they rehab you and get you to redeploy. And a guy who also was an amputee told her, get out right now. And she's like, what do you mean? And he said, well, I rehabbed, redeployed, and then when it came time to get out, they wouldn't give me my benefits because they said I redeployed and I didn't need the benefits. Yeah, anything to fuck you guys. Not only that, if you really stop and think about what you are to the VA, you are a fucking ongoing science experiment. That's why they take your blood all the time, because they want to see what the chemicals they gave you are doing. And the truth is, you don't know what they fucking gave you. Where's the authentic MREs? I have MREs. That's not what we sell here. There's an awesome channel on YouTube where all the dude does is eat old military meals. Muscovies like to eat lettuce and are digging out the peas I planted. Okay, the blood guy there, I've already banned his one account. I'm banning his second account right now. BLUD, whatever the fuck that means. Got any black dude belts? I quit working for my rich ass boss like we talked about, and I started my own detailing business. So I don't have any duty belts. Had you ordered a duty belt this weekend, I would have cut it this morning at 2 o'clock when I cut all the other belts. I cut about 100 belts this morning. So order a duty belt and it will be built in the next couple of days. I just went and zipped through the bag comparison video. Do you have mini bags? Nope, we shipped the last of them today. Mini packs. We're about to build some in multicam black, so if you order one, you will get one. Do all SRF tickets include camping? I don't know. I'm sure that's on the website. You're gonna have to talk to them. I do not handle that. It happens here, but I don't know the details or what current information there. It should all be on the website. Homestead says yes. There you go. Where do I get the materials? Several places. Now, I have a membership. It only costs you $10. You can get on there once a week. We post a Q&A. You can ask literally anything you want, and we will make a video for about 2 hours answering all those questions in depth. So, if you want to talk about how to do what I do, that's where you go do that at. I also make a free video every week that's about 90 minutes, hour to 90 minutes, on how to build the products that I build. We use a very high quality camera. There's very good video production, and it stands right in front of me as I sew these things, and I tell you how to build them. If you fancy yourself a sew master, a seamstress, a rigger, whether you're a beginning sewer or you've been sewing for 20 years, I fucking promise you, every one of those videos will contain some detail that will help you do your task better than you are currently doing it. And those videos are free. Nice place. Pyro, what's up, man? What kind of shelves do you use for the warehouse? So, Loki, we use a ton of this wire racking right here. I've got hundreds of these units. And if you buy them, you can get them from Uline. They cost 3 times as much at Uline. You can get them at Sam's Club or Costco, and they fluctuate between $100 and $120. And sometimes you'll get small casters, and sometimes you'll get a bigger caster. But both units from Costco or Sam's Club will come with 6 shelves and casters and shelf liners. When you buy them at Lowe's, they only come with 4 shelves, and you have to pay $50 more for the casters. I also use pallet racking. It's not real pallet racking. It's Costco pallet racking, which is this stuff. It's by Whalen Industries, and it's a black crinkle powder coat. This stuff is better. I also have this gray stuff from Sam's Club. The Sam's Club shit is not as good as the Costco. And we were just at Costco a couple weeks ago. They still sell this stuff. John Smith, what's up? Hope all is well. Just curious what your thoughts are on T-Rex arms nylon gear. I've never seen any of it, man. I've not seen any of it in real life. If you get on his Instagram, where the youngster is getting out of the car and putting his gear on or whatever, there's nobody controlling their social media page. If you read through the comments, if there's 175 are dudes talking shit about the gear falling apart. I know people that run his holsters. I have people in my shop that run his holsters that speak highly of the Kydex. The nylon, I don't have a clue, man. I'm busy building my shit. You want the best? That's right here. I don't know why we're even talking about T-Rex. It's always funny when people, are you guys over there asking them what they think of us? It always is baffling. You know how they always say they don't make it like that anymore? We still fucking make it like that. If you buy our shit, when you're fucking 200 years in the grave, people with your last name will still be using this product. We still make it that way.
Okay, the text has officially gone out.
The text has officially gone out.
And it works.
He only makes his Kydex, not his nylon. That's not what the video said. They showed sewing machines and setting a shop up in the building. He rolled all the machines in. He did several videos talking about setting up and building in-house. I don't sell any armor plates, man. You want armor? Get Hesco plates. T-Rex Arms sells them. What do I make? I make all of this nylon gear right here in this building. We make tool bags. We make visor covers. We make stuff for tools. We make rifle slings. We make load carriage systems for AK and M4 mags. We make dedicated rigs for shotgun, vehicle med bags. We make backpacks, fanny packs, clothes bags, you name it. If it's out of nylon, we build it. We do a lot of everyday carry type stuff also. Velcro holster for FUPA? Yeah, we've got it. Tons of them. We build them every day. 308 rigs. If I have 308 rigs, you just missed them. We just ran. Did you just miss them? Or do I still have some? What are these? No, these are AKM4s. 308s. Yeah, I got 308 micros in Woodland. And I have one split front 308 chest rig right here. And then I've got these in Woodland. We're in Tennessee, buddy. paramilitary corner store. How about military, right? Because we built tons of shit for SEAL teams, SF units, Marine Corps, Scout Snipers, Recon, Force Recon, MARSOC. Generally, when people say paramilitary, that's the co-opted word that the left likes to use to talk shit about any of you guys with guns. You're in Georgia? We go to Atlanta every now and then. Loki, that's okay that we answered it 3 times. The algorithm is working in a manner that when you look at the numbers on this video tomorrow morning, there will be 50,000 interactions on this video. I am the guy doing the video. I am okay re-answering the question. You're going to see a lot of dipshits show up. You're going to see a lot of video game kids, and you're going to see a lot of young people with fart jokes and just being shitty. That's okay. For every 100 retards, I only need 1 real dude to stick. 1 real person, and we are gaining those every night. Good luck, bye. Okay, well, you're gone, so fuck off. Go slam your dick in the door. Nothing I did in 35 years has anything to do with luck. I realize that you think your life revolves around luck. I create my luck. Lucas Hockey, what's up? SB, show what? Show what? What are you talking about? You got to use whole sentences, guy. Does more live chats equal algorithm? It does seem to be. What is actually happening, I think, is we do long form content. We have some guys that break those up into very short form content, and there's context missing. So people operate more out of negativity than positivity. So you see 1,000 people show up and comment on a video because something spurred them that upset them or hurt their feelings. What people don't realize is these feeds right here, because they interact on my short form content, they don't realize it's me. As they're scrolling through short form content, YouTube is now putting the live feed into the short form feed. So they stumble across my live, which I do every night at 9 o'clock. You will see a lot of people get on here and go, what is this? That's where they're coming from. They don't realize they've already interacted with some of my content. Sell cigarettes and hemp. Fuck no, that's not what I do. If you want to do that, more power to you. That's not me. Yeah, discipline's not luck. You're right. I had to sub going off on the hate. Holy shit. Dude, I'm just 52, man. My authenticity is worth more than their sensitivity. I do not fucking tolerate fools. Do we sell army clothes? We don't. We sell nylon tactical gear that we make here. Love the podcast. Thank you. Oppressor Libre, what's up? What is this? There's a perfect example of what we were just talking about. What's a good bag to carry a lot of gear, various vests, cuffs, radios? Super kit bag. Super kit bag. Guys, I do this video every night at 9 o'clock. There's 5,000 real videos on this YouTube channel for the last 14 years. Several video series. I do 2 podcasts every week. I am on Instagram. I am on Facebook. I'm also on Locals Float, MeWe, Getter, Rumble. Every video we put here automatically populates to Rumble. I am also on TikTok. Our Pulling the Thread channel on TikTok has 110,000 followers now. East Tennessee. I love East Tennessee. What's MeWe? MeWe is another app. Are rose dildos. The dildo's in your asshole, so just pull it out and you'll see where the dildo is, dipshit. I'm on X. I'm on Twitter. I actually do lives on Twitter. When we simulcast through through StreamYard. When Scully and I did the live the other day, we were on X. Pay good money for breakfast videos. Well, you've got a couple hundred of them on YouTube. Go back and watch them. They're hours long. We're just too busy. Like, we don't even eat breakfast anymore. Me eating breakfast is putting my dirty clothes on, pulling the four-wheeler around here, coming inside, cooking 3 eggs, eating real quick, and then running out the door. Guys, I get up at 4:30. I was up at 2 o'clock this morning. I've been going ever since. I just don't have time to stand around. We just don't have the personalities either to stand around and do breakfast videos any longer. Just joined, but I have a question. How much supplies do you have? I don't know what that means. All of this equipment right here is for sale. Everything in here is inventory that we ship out every day. Jocko Willick. I don't personally know Jocko. A lot of the guys in Ramadi from his platoon were wearing our gear. 2 of our friends who I made gear with in my garage in San Diego currently work for Echelon Front. We know a lot of his people. I have never met him. This place is very busy, must get a good deal for sales. I don't know what that means. We don't really do any deals. Everything we build sells pretty quickly, and we ship between 200 and 400 boxes every single day, direct to consumer. I turned off my entire dealer program, which was 63 US dealers and 52 international dealers. About 8 years ago, I canceled my dealer program. Ultra Maga Super Kit Bag. Just order a Super Kit Bag. Same size. Have a movie made. We've been shot for movies several times. We've had several TV shows come in here and shop us. We've turned down 3 of them. Doomsday Prepper did film here at TAC Response for 3 days. They've never filmed on location more than 2 days. They brought in an extra camera crew and an extra sound person. They filmed in my shop with Jaeger for about 8 hours. That episode never aired. They never put it out. I do not have any Origin stuff. My friend Bear, TJ, has some Origin stuff. He likes it very much. TJ's company has done some stuff with Origin's camouflage Cordura as well through Refuge Medical. Dakota Graham, you have a good night, buddy. Do we have a newsletter? We have a text app on the website. You can join our text app. We send a text every single day. You will see what we made and what's available. That stuff sells very quickly. It never makes it beyond the text. We also have an email, which only goes out Thursday, Friday, Saturday. All the bigger items we put on the text Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. It never makes it to the email. It would behoove you to be on both of them, though, and you can get on them through our website, soetacticalgear.com. Place second order. Thank you for your order, Chris. It literally sucks. It does suck. They wanted Jaeger to say, when society collapsed, me and my militia are going to take over this town. And he said, I am not saying that. They tried to get him to say it several other ways. He said, not only am I not going to say it, I'm not going to say the word so that you cannot cut it all together and make it look like I said it. The director of the show was this Jewish lady. She hated guns. She wanted him to do a bunch of shit, and he would not do it. She was running around in my shop in her socks, and she tripped, and her finger caught in one of these wire racks, and it broke her finger. You could hear it snap when it broke. It snapped her finger when she fell backwards. And I said, it serves that cunt right. And Jaeger looked at me and mouthed. He said, you're wired for sound. So
she heard.
Yeah, she heard it. She's a fucking bitch, raging bitch. Yeah, we're making our own TV show, Homestead Apprentice. Just ordered a dog collar. You're going to love it, Jeremy. Glad I came across the live. Me as well, Chris. Me as well. 263 people in here right now. I joined the text app. Good way to get notificated. Yeah, you'll see stuff every day. If you see something in there you think you want, buy it quickly. I do not say that to pressure you into buying it. I don't care who buys it. It will all sell. Out of 263 people on here right now, there's probably 100 dudes that we actually know each other in real life. They've been here in the building. They will tell you better than I will that all of our shit sells out quickly. Thanks so much for talking about that episode that didn't air. Were you not aware of it, man? The snap of justice, that's right. That's right. So we're doing Homestead Apprentice. You can see it here on YouTube. There's a channel, Homestead Apprentice. It's also on Instagram. You can see it there. If you're interested, put your video resume in. Nothing formal, just make a video. Also, Self-Reliance Festival. You can see it here on YouTube. We're also pretty active on Instagram. That happens here on this property here. That's coming up in April. Check that out. A lot of people here on this video right now are vendors, as well as like Chuck Peoples there, Homestead Medical. He handles all the medical here for the event. He also teaches a class here. Kiri there, she'll be here as a vendor. A lot of these folks, we actually know each other in real life. We do business. I help promote their businesses. We want to see them grow. Safari. How much for a giraffe? People say that jokingly. If you want one of these, I would sell you one for 15 grand. If you PayPal me or Cash App a $1,000 deposit tonight, we will crate this up and have it on a semi-truck. It'll be to you within a week. I'll take a $1,000 deposit through one of the Cash Apps or one of the applications, and then you can wire transfer the balance tomorrow. That'll take you about an hour to do at your bank. I'll give you all my routing information, and that'll include crating it up, and I will ship it to you in that cost. So I stumbled across this live feed. You have a website. So for guys that don't know, anytime you're watching something and you're wondering where the website is, if you click About or Description on any video on that channel, the information will be there unless the guy making the video is a complete dipshit. So my website, because your website should say what you do and do what you say, is SOE Tactical Gear. Special Operations Equipment, that name pretty much says what we do. The website is SOE Tactical Gear because Special Operations Equipment Tactical Gear is way too long for a URL. I actually own 117 some URLs, and most of them redirect back to this company. Where and when do you think the American Civil War will start? Do you not think the American Civil War has already started? When did the actual Civil War start, right? Fort Sumter? Or 3 years prior during Bloody Kansas, right? Are we not already in a civil war? Will the new civil war be fought with bullets, and will it be neighbors? Or will it be cyber war, right? Will your government do things to you and blame it on China and Russia? Are you more worried about your government, or are you more worried about China? Who seems to be taking away your liberties? Who steals half of your money, if not more? Who tells you that you can't plant food? Who fucking poisons your air? Who poisons your water? That ain't China. It's not Russia. Yeah, you can, Warlike, thank you. Yeah, you can also click the links right there like Homestead Medical put up there. How much for one hoof? I don't have one hoof, but if you're serious, if you reach out to me in any manner, I'll put you with guys. There's an Oddities Expo coming up where they actually will sell just like giraffe legs. People use them for ink pen holders and all kinds of shit. There's an Oddities Expo coming up in Louisville, Kentucky. That Oddities Expo goes all over the United States and has a different venue every weekend. Is our government owned by China? Is it owned by China, or is all the governments owned by a few people, which might or might not be the World Economic Forum? I want a tactical giraffe. I want you to have a giraffe. I want you to have live giraffes. You know you can have live giraffes, right? You need a barn. If you get snow and cold, you need a barn that's 27 feet maximum at the highest point so they'll overwinter. And then you're going to run natural gas or a propane heater. You can buy giraffes. Unfortunately, you can't buy female giraffes. Anytime they sell a female, they want to sell it with a male. You need a cocaine business to have giraffes. No, you don't. You just have to not have, you can have anything you want. You just can't have everything you want. For the cost of any, lower end Ferraris and Lamborghinis, you could have giraffes. Wear my Fupa daily on my truck. Doesn't get hung up on the load straps. Fanny pack I used to wear. Nice, thank you. 1913 Federal Reserve Act. The pain salve works very well. We shipped a ton of those today. The beard oil is the same smell as our Cock of the Woods body wash. We shipped a ton of those today also. Peter, what's up, buddy? Why do I have giraffes? How many giraffes do you have, Lucas? You live in an apartment or a house? I have all this shit simply because I can. Here's the real deal, okay? Here's the real deal, guys. Thousands of people come here every year. And inevitably, somebody will come here and have no idea who I am. And then when they see these, they'll go, why do you have these? And I go, I have these because now you and I are having a conversation. And you will walk out of here. And it might not be tomorrow. It might not be a year from now. It might be 5 years from now. But eventually, it's going to pop into your head, and you're going to tell somebody in a conversation, man, I was at this dude's building, and he had 7 giraffes, and he had a hippopotamus, and he had lions, and it's just this fucking crazy place, right? And then there's wonderment. There's young kids that come here, young men, little kids, and they are in awe over this stuff, and they will remember that. When I used to do gun shows, we would always talk to the young kids. We would hand them stickers and patches. We would let them pick up the airsoft rifles. We'd let them we gave them an experience that they had never had. And many of those young men came back over the next 20 years and had joined the military or went into ROTC, and they became clients. I have hundreds of clients today because I was nice to them as children 20 years earlier. And that's what this is. This is wonderment. I have a 6,000-foot loft upstairs, which is really a museum. And that's my living room. I have a big apartment on the other end, and we live here on the property. This is the shirt for this weekend, or for this week. It is active. It's on the front page of the website currently. If you would like to get one of these, we do 120 shirts every Monday, and we never rerun the design. We typically sell out by the end of the week. What's the shirt say? I like my guns like Democrats like their voters. Undocumented. The Willy Wonka of tactical gear. Man, I'm just, I've put enough time in that I can just do shit that I can do things that other people could do, but I can do enough of them that it doesn't take away from other shit, right? I just do shit I want to do now. I just wanted to have a fucking giraffe because nobody fucking I knew had one. So I bought one. And when I started buying weird oddities and stuff, people took notice of it and invited me into other closed groups. We get invited to go to auctions and shows that most people just can't go to. And we get to buy real historic artifacts. It used to be that your great-great-grandpa would go to Alaska, or he'd go to the Orient, or he would go to Africa, and he would just, bring back trophies and bring back curios and relics. And then, for some reason, well, we know what it was. We used to run old rural Route 66 and 69, right? That used to be the way. When the interstates came in 50, 60 years ago, it decimated all those small Americana towns. And those courthouses and those court squares and downtown areas, those sat vacant for 50 years, 60 years. So now, second, third generation children who are adults inherit those properties, and have no fucking attachment. They don't even know great grandpa. So the first thing they want to do is not go back to small town America. They want to auction off those properties. So the first thing that happens is they clear out the shit that's in them, and a lot of it goes in a fucking dumpster. Some of it, really weird taxidermy and stuff, goes to very specific auctions. And I just like to have shit that nobody has, so I've been able to accumulate some of that stuff. But it used to be like Ringling Brother and Barnum and Bailey Circus. They had the largest railroad in the world at one time. They had more elephants than any zoo or game reserve had within the United States. And when that all got shut down, a lot of that stuff went to Ripley's, but a lot of those dudes were just really into that. They lived that lifestyle. And as they have died off, that stuff's come up into auctions. Blacks or Hispanics, I don't give two shits. I don't fucking care what color you are. Blacks or Hispanics. What's the fucking question? How about fucking American citizens? How about I don't care what you fucking do, if you fucking work and you earn your income and you raise your family. Do you have calluses on your hands? Get the fuck out of here with your black or your Mexican bullshit. I don't even care if you fucking came across the border illegally. If you're fucking working and fucking being an American. I also think you're a bit OCD when you get interested. You go whole hog. Yeah, I do. For about 90 days. If I'm going to do something, we're going to do it at the fucking absolute top level, and I'm going to figure out how to be the pinnacle of that industry and also be able to monetize that. All this weird shit, it really helps with the algorithm, man. It helps with the people watch that shit. They want to discuss it, and it allows me to have it because we're able to monetize it. Do things in life your ancestors would be proud of. Yeah, do shit that others won't so that you can have what others can't. Do shit that others won't so you can do what others can't. Your whole business is impressive, inspiring. Do you have any advice for a young person with only a car and no job? Yeah, so do you have a driver's license? Do you have insurance? Because if you do, you have the ability to make money right now that we never had to. We had to go do physical labor. We had to get somebody that would give us a job to sling a sledgehammer, run a pickaxe, or a wheelbarrow, right? You have the ability right now with your smartphone to have an app on your phone where you can deliver food, you can deliver people, you can go pick things up at the grocery store for people, and they have apps that will merge all of that. I was talking to somebody today who's doing part-time like Grubhub. If I wasn't full-time busy, I would drive to the next large city, Jackson, an hour, and I would sit there in my vehicle. They have an app where I can be registered on 5 or 6 platforms, and I can choose the job I want for the person I want, and I would be doing that. You can make a lot of fucking money doing that. Bro, I'm working as a ranch hand. Shut up. You work as a ranch hand, motherfucker? I own the ranch. So if you don't like what I'm saying, go the fuck somewhere else. There's 358 people, bitch. You could be anywhere on the fucking internet, but one of us is looking at the other one. So take your shit somewhere else, dumbass. I think Democrats on your t-shirt just want to throw up. I don't know what you're saying, dumbass. Don't buy the shirt if you don't want it. You know how much gig workers are making in Jackson? I don't. Do you? I don't. I got a buddy that's doing it though. He's got an extra $10,000 he has to pay in taxes. So he's just been hustling. He's been working every fucking night delivering. He said that last night he made $180. I don't know how many hours of work that was. Nice shirt. Thank you, man. I like the shirt. Right on. So we do a different shirt design once a week. We do 120 pieces, and it's very rare that we ever sell them out. Who's mad? I make a lot of money doing this bullshit. A lot of this is theatrics. Small man syndrome. Yes, I'm very small. But one of us is watching the other one. One of us is married. And for small man syndrome, fuckhead, I pay more money in fucking payroll taxes every week than you make in an entire fucking year. So maybe you should shut the fuck up and fucking listen and learn some shit and figure out how to make more money so that you can do more shit you want in your life, right? Why is there 676 people watching me when you have 0 fucking videos on your YouTube channel, dipshit? Thoughts on the border? It's a distraction. The Texas border, is it happening? Yes. Why are we focused on one little entry point in the park of that border there in Texas, right? What about all the other rest of the border in Texas? What about the boats coming ashore in San Diego? What about the 22 million combat age males that have come across, right? That part right there, it's just to get you to focus. What you need to ask is, what are we not looking at? Do you know while the Super Bowl was going on, they voted to do the spending bill, right? It went through the first part. They've all voted for it. On Sunday night during the Super Bowl. Pretty weird, right? That shirt as a bumper sticker. Yeah, we'll probably do a sticker and patch, something like this. Flat Earth. Do you think we went to space? There's a lot of fucking video out there that looks pretty fucking crazy of floppy fucking puppet looking spaceships and shit. 2 miles east and west of Eagle Pass is wide open. That's what I'm saying, man. But they're showing you that, right? They want you to think that the feds are going to come in and there's going to be a fight between the National Guard and the feds. You know what they're doing? They're sitting out there eating fucking hamburgers together. You sound sad and your existence seems stressful. Well, one of us has raised 7 kids who are all starting businesses and own fucking houses and property. My wife's right out here. I'm on my fucking, I have a goddamn motocross track on my fucking property here. I have hundreds of animals. We produce our food. I pay 20 fucking people. You should only hope to be as sad as I am, dumbass. If I read it wrong, I apologize. I don't know what we're talking about, buddy. Restate your comment there. I wake up every morning and only do what I want to do. I don't do any shit that I don't want to do. I turn down fucking deals all the time. I turn down fucking orders all the time. We just do what we want to do, man. I'm 52, man. I've seen history without the internet. People all the time now, they're like, I can't do this thing. Motherfucker, you have the answer to everything in your hand. And if you tell me what you want to do and then ask me how to do it, I will tell you what I would do. And I've done most of it. I've done most of that shit. I've been a millionaire and I've went to prison and came home with fucking nothing. There's tons of videos. I was on CNN every fucking day, 72 hours. Every hour they were replaying my shit. I was on every cover of every West Coast newspaper and came home. And when I came home from prison, from Lompoc prison, I made $1 million the first year I was home while on probation and working 80 hours at minimum wage jobs to get out of the halfway house. So I love to tell that story because people always tell me what they can't do. Felon detected. Dumb motherfucker. Dumb motherfucker. You got a plan for face-to-face retail business? Yeah, I have all kinds of backups. Yeah. Are you aware of Public Square? They come here to our events. Half of our event is how to do business if you get canceled. I don't have the problems you normal people have because we have the guys that fucking develop the systems. Say Slay. What's up? I've raised pigs and sheep and chickens, meat chickens, and would never feck with meat chickens again. So we do 75 Cornish crosses at a time. We run them super heavy, but I have we have guys that cook here. We had professional chefs and stuff. I have a commercial kitchen. I've got a bunch of like my freezers are true 3-door freezers. Those are the same ones that are in Walmart and Dollar General, and they're full of chickens. I grow my chickens. My Cornish crosses were pushing 20 pounds when we slaughtered them, and we use them for dog food. We lay them out in a big Rubbermaid tote, and they unfreeze, and then we chop them into 3 pieces, and we feed the dogs. Whole bone-in raw chicken, and we sell them, and we feed them rabbits. But we do 75 meat birds on pasture, on grass, And then I've got about 200 egg layers, and I've got about 60 rabbits that we could scale at any time. We also put in a bunch of fodder systems, trees, in order to be able to feed those if we had an issue getting pelletized feed. Seriously, where are they coming from? What are we talking about? Is he going to finish eating that hamster or pet it all night? Well, I mean, one of us is fucking watching another man that they take issue with. 44 or 10 for Alaskan brown bear. Why not 45-70? Seen father in camo in 76. Haven't seen him since. Dummies on. There's just young kids, man. Our algorithm is working. Our short form content is super, super viral. And these kids coming on here don't realize that they've interacted with our other shit. Favorite fixed blade? Strider, man. I shared a building with Strider knives for a decade. I do a collaboration once a year with Strider knives. I've got a whole room full of knives. It's like a museum. Have our dogs killed any predators? Yeah, they've not like real predators. Our dogs got hold of a hawk. Our dogs have killed a fox. Our dogs have killed possums. We have on the back corridor on the game cameras around the property, we're 10 acres, 100% fenced. 5 feet fence around the sides, and then the front is all 6 foot black chain link with dual sally ports and shit. So the coyotes run all the outside on the game cameras. They will never come in. The dogs will kill them. We have big livestock guardian dogs. Stop lying. Isn't it a trip that people can't fathom when they're being told the truth? There is another option for you. You kids are conditioned through government public school that you have to conform, and you have this little list of jobs that you can take. And if you want a super prestigious job, you have to go to school for 12 years and then another 6 to maybe be a doctor or a lawyer, right? What they don't tell you is there's another way. There are plenty of kids who dropped out of high school in the 9th and 10th grade that make millions and millions of dollars every month. There's another way. You're just too dumb to know it because fucking somebody who hates your family's way of life programmed you and conditioned you when you were young. It's just like being molested. You were all molested by bad information. Most of the millionaires that I know, most of the people that I sit with at a table when I have dinner, all dropped out of high school, every fucking one of them. Thoughts on drop shipping? You absolutely could drop ship. You absolutely could. You could use direct fulfillment marketing. Absolutely, you could drop ship. That's great because then you don't have to fucking ship it. You're going to have less percentage, but if you can move high volume. Yeah, plumbers, absolutely. Anybody in the trades right now. Missed with old guys, CB radios, yep. Your favorite soft gear, M134 guns? I was raised hearing about Obama and his Wookiee wife. You mean Big Mike? What up, Big Mike? Yeah, they just killed their chef, didn't they? You want to make millions every month? You can, man. You can. Red dot iron sights, regular carry. Biden can't remember. Do we even think that's really Biden anymore? Is that a FAF or a Juke? Yeah, I have all of them, man. I got it. Here's a Nakajima. Here's a Juki. That one up there is a Seiko. Here's a Nakajima. There's some Mitsubishis in here. A lot of Consos. There's a high lead floating around here somewhere. There's some Singers. Do I know Amway? Yeah, I knew Amway. Yep. Bro's shoes are squeaky. Yep. See that tile? When we put this building in 8 years ago, just putting the tile on the floor in here was 10 grand. That's what's squeaking. what's the best of them all? There's not, man. It's just most of them are really about the same. I have a lot of vehicles. Which vehicle should I drive tomorrow? Well, that depends on what we're doing tomorrow, right? Where are we going? How much weight are we pulling? Are we taking 2 tractors or 1 tractor? Do I need to carry 7 people or just 2 people? It's all a tool. It's all a tool. Well, there's only 6,000 feet in here that are tiled, right? It doesn't go into the kitchen. It's just this area right here. The garage is not tiled out there. What do you make? I make nylon tactical gear, man. We make right here in Tennessee with U.S. citizens. We make military equipment. I started in San Diego. All of our stuff was SEAL teams, recon, force recon, a lot of SWAT teams out of San Diego. That's where I was. And then I moved here to Tennessee 20 years ago. Did Scully ever take fighting pistol? I don't think so. Green stamps. Yeah, the Obama campaign is actually running out polls right now about running Big Mike. They were talking about that all weekend long. Looking at your shop, I get a feeling I need to step up my game. Trying to get custom aircraft cover business. Well, Eric, keep in mind, man, I've been doing this 35 years, right? And a lot of it, like when I left San Diego, my money tripled when we came to Tennessee. There's no state tax here. Your money goes way further. Property costs way less here. Like I lived in a pretty nice apartment, but it was $2,500 a month in San Diego. When I moved here, I moved into a place called Cedar Lakes Estates, which was a private community. There was 40 houses. Each of them was on 2 acres or better, 2 private lakes. And I had a 2,500 square foot house with a 2,500 square foot basement and 2.5 car garage. And my monthly on it was $850. Coming from San Diego, where I was paying $2,500 for an apartment. Your money goes way further here. You can do a lot more. I bought this building. Now it was gutted and vandalized, but it was 10,000 square feet with 10 acres. I bought it for $140,000. And then I took a loan. I used 2 cars to secure that loan. And then I paid that loan off in 6 months. And then I used the building as collateral for a $500,000 construction loan. And then I paid that off. Can you pet my head? You still have V8 Tundra? I do. Yeah, that's the vehicle I drive, and I don't drive very much. It's barely got 10,000 miles on it. I have a TRD Pro Tundra, and I have a TRD Pro 4Runner. That's what we drive all the time. I've got 20 other vehicles. If you draw magazines with your left, you need a left or right. So if you draw with your left, you are a right-handed shooter. That means the weapon remains in your right hand. However, most of our rigs are small, so it doesn't matter. Most of the issue kit in the military is not designated left or right hand. There's my Tundra. There's the 4Runner. .160 SOE, yep, out of Campbell. Yeah, we used to build a ton of shit for 160. It snowed, dude. It was 50 degrees yesterday. It snowed tonight, and then it rained and melted the snow. It's supposed to get down to 31 tonight, and then we're supposed to have a couple 25-degree nights, but we're going to be 50 every day. Big purchases I regret? No, I don't regret nothing. If I could tell a young person, what I would do different, if I could go back and talk to me, I would tell me to move faster, move with urgency, do everything as though it's important. If it's not important, don't do it. And I mean, I have 4 other buildings full of shit that I bought I still have everything. I have buildings full of stuff that I don't look at. I got 24 motorcycles. I don't ever ride those fucking things. Congrats on the success. Dude, it's taken 52 years, man. When I got my first shop in Oceanside, I lived in the building. I live I live in this building right now. I live here right now. I have a 2,400 square foot apartment upstairs. Sound, stay clever. What's up, buddy? Below freezing at night, above freezing, time to make syrup. Michigan has been not cold. Yeah, they're changing the growing zones, right? Everything's being changed by the FDA. I've only run your 8 mag stacked. Yeah, that's a good rig, man. Gives you 4 columns on each side. That's one of the Warfighter rigs. Got a call this morning from folks that want me to private chef for 5 days. Don't want to do it. So I said $2,000 per day. They want, I don't know where that went. I lost that comment. Cuck V worth buying if you find a decent example. Cuck V, are you getting the 3/4 ton Chevy truck or are we getting the Blazer? They're both Cuck Vs, right? Is it worth buying? It is if you want it. There's some really good vehicle collector sites, groups on Facebook you should join. There's a lot of movement. How many employees? Currently, we're at 16. $800 in here. Yeah, if you look our lives, if you look at them tomorrow morning, we're doing between 50,000 and 65,000 on the lives. And we're getting about a dozen actual real people out of those, right? Like dudes that you're seeing repetitively on here, guys that are joining the membership, guys that are becoming clients, people that'll come out to our events, like real people. That's all we need. We just need one guy every day, one new person that's going to add value and get value. Do some push-ups. I did shoulders this morning. I got up at 2 o'clock this morning. It's probably 9:30, 10 o'clock here right now. I got up at 2 o'clock this morning and worked out for an hour. How much workout did you do? I work out every day. I do weights, and then I do a second cardio workout every day. You're fat. Being fat is a choice, buddy. You can get unfat. Am I at the Shine Factory? I don't know what that is. Hate working out. Well, then stay fat. I mean, you're at peace with that. I'm sure whatever chick is with you, I'm sure she likes fat. You know, she's a chubby chaser. That works. There's someone for everyone, man. If you're at peace with what you are, then fucking don't change it, man. Have the same shop vac. My wife left water in it one day, rusted out the bottom. Interesting. I don't know where the shop vac. Oh, this one? I've got that one. I like them so well. I have another one in the box, and I've got 3 more of these things. But what we really use the most is the Milwaukee. I don't know where it is. We've got a bunch. I think I got 3 or 4 of those now. The Milwaukee shop vacs. Do I hunt elk? No, I don't, man. Main source of lifting is your fork. Me too. Me too. I eat ribeye most mornings for breakfast. I eat eggs several times a day. I'm a real boy. That's right, Elevator Bear. Bet you can smell them. What can we smell? What are we smelling? I've seen the museum less interesting than this workout room. I've seen the museum. The museum's less interesting than the workout room? Moving the growing zone more northward because of the climate warming. Yeah, but we had way more ice and snow this year. It's fucking weird. I believe that the growing zones are changing, and I believe that that is detrimental to most people, and that's why we put row houses. That's why we have greenhouses. We can also control what's coming out of the air and falling on any of our foliage that way. What year is my Tundra? Peter, I don't know, man. It's got 10,000 miles on it, and it's the last year they did the V8, so whatever that is. Thoughts on keto? It works very well. My doctor was Dr. Ken Berry. He is the keto doctor. He's probably one of the biggest names out there in keto, keto or carnivore. He presents at our event, Self-Reliance Festival. He wrote a book on the New York Times bestseller list called Lies Your Doctor Told You. He's a personal friend of ours, and he lives 15 minutes from here. He is the keto guy. Easy K, what's up, bud? You squat 155? Miracle, right on. Got to look at some of the sub stuff to see pricing. Haven't been around a while, right on. Yeah, I keep hearing the new turbos are garbage too. They're having to replace whole entire engines in them. Do I work out? No, I just collect all this fucking bullshit here. I don't ever work out here. Sometimes I walk over here so you'll see footprints so that I can fool people into thinking that I come over here. And then every couple days I come in here and move all the adjustments around on these machines and shit. I don't lift any of this bullshit. I just come in here and dust it so people think that it gets used. How do you do custom gear? Are you asking me how you order custom gear? Favorite vehicle you ever owned? I still own them all. I don't deal with people, man. I still own all that shit you ever saw in any of my videos, paid for by haters videos, all those videos. I still have every fucking, all of that bullshit. I'm at the subscription for the podcast. John looked me up with rigs already. I have a covert pack on order. Will the inside panel have enough space for small mesh pocket? Yeah, for 4, it sure will, yeah. Yep. Dude, we have a, go to the covert, go to the Gear Locker series videos. 2 or 3 weeks ago, we did a really good head-to-head comparison on the 3 packs. The mini pack, the day pack, and the covert bag. And we turned them inside out and showed you exactly the footprint and what will fit there. Yes, 4 small pockets will fit. So the old soda crates, I actually just bought a bunch of those this weekend. I bought a bunch of red ones. These ones were for a weekend or 2 ago. And I'm mounting them. I'm putting them, I have a couple pallet walls upstairs that are much bigger than this. And I'm putting them on there, and I'm going to LED track, I'm going to light them with LEDs and use them to display medical devices and skulls and just stuff that I've collect. Customer rant video. I had a good one the other day. I just get too busy. The dust is not that bad. Iridium Group comes here once a year and lifts all my weights, so I don't actually have to dust them. He does. He'll take like 20 45s and put them over in the squat rack so people think that I lift that shit. Element fire stick extinguishers for vehicles. I'm not familiar with them, no. Joshua Winnie, thank you for posting that video. Covert bag comparison. Thank you, bud. Favorite breed of dog? Man, I got 2 Kangles, and I've got 3 Great Pyrenees, and they're all good dogs. I think you should buy the dog that's right for you, whatever that is. Honda Grom? Yeah, I got a Honda Grom. Classic firearm video with Tonto instructing good training drills. Watched the bag comparison an hour ago. Very helpful for site. Yeah, I think it was a good video. We get some really good content in there when I just sit down and talk about specific products. Plus, you get some good history and shit. I use ammo crates in the walls, same concept. Yep, I was gonna do some of that too. We see a lot of the old like TNT boxes and nitroglycerin boxes. Those are pretty cool. The nitroglycerin crates, because they have this wire rigging that holds a jar, so it kind of gyros in there. Those crates are pretty neat too. Here's some of, I just got these ones here. So I'm going to build little shelves in them and then backlight them with LED. There was a guy at SRF in October with some Element fire extinguishers. Interesting. I'm not familiar with them. I have 2 French bulldogs. All they do is fart. Yeah, it's what you're feeding them, man. It's what you're feeding them. My dogs eat mostly raw meat. Whole, bone-in, raw meat. Chickens, whole chickens, and whole rabbits. They eat a lot of that. Frenchies can go for $5K. Yeah, and that's it. And that's not even expensive. Like high-end dogs are going, 25 grand. Pit mutt that I rescued, right on. Bruce's biochar, can use them. Did not work worth a shit and were imported from Italy. Makes no sense to feed a dog anything but raw chicken. Yeah, and you can bone in, right? Because if the chicken isn't cooked, the dogs can eat it. It's when the bones get brittle when they're cooked. They do great on it. We also take most of the fat and grease out of the kitchen, and we'll pour it over kibble to utilize it. But most of what they eat is raw. What are you doing? Waiting for a mouse? Mentioned earlier, I saw all the patches sold out, but curious if you have leftover SOE Strider patch that I made. No, I don't have any leftovers, but I do still have a couple of them. High-end long-hair French bulldogs go for 20. Yep, that's what I'm talking about. Craziest person you ever saw training at TAC Response? Jeremy Renner. Shit, I sat at a table with Jeremy Renner in Los Angeles. And the Dog Brothers, Jeremy Renner, who else was there? Sizemore, Alan Sizemore was there. 1 poodle, 1 Australian Shepherd. Nice. Man, I love the Australian and the Border Collies, those working dogs. I get stuck on that content all the time. Those dogs, the horse dogs, and the cow dogs, cattle dogs. Anytime I'm trimming up some beef, I always save all the fat. Yeah, guys, if you have a butcher near you, you can get organ meat. And also, if you have a butcher near you, get all the tailings from the backside of the saw, because that's all sawed up. That's bone dust and fat and bone marrow. Man, your dogs will do great on that. We feed all that shit to our chickens too. One thing is definitely universal, you can tell by the comment section right now, is that everybody loves their dog. Yeah, absolutely, man. Absolutely. Because the dogs love you unconditionally. I taught Renner to drive a snow cat. That's a fucking crazy comment. How is he doing, man? I haven't heard anything really since a week or 2 after that. Is that cat on a mouse diet? They eat the heads off of them. Australian Shepherds, super high energy. Yeah, I had an Aussie. I had a really good border too. We got a bunch, guys. If you want a FUPA dangler and multicam, those are coming up. If you want a coyote copper egg, those will finish up. I thought she said they were finishing them today, but it looks like they'll finish them tomorrow. I've also got multicam black danglers, which will finish up anytime. I've got, looks like woodland fupas. I have danglers right now ready to ship, but I got woodland fupas here going. Those copper eggs, all the trays are right here. Looks like they're starting. Here's the first one closed up, so those will start shipping tomorrow. Had a border collie. Had to get rid of her because all she wanted to do was work the sheep. Yep, same here, man. I have sheep here. There's no fucking way a border collie fits into this program. They were good when I had the goats because I could just be like, bring them in, put them to bed. And they would run around them in circles and bring them right in and lock them into the pens at night. That's one of the big new medical backpacks right there we haven't finished. Thanks for the link, Chuck. All you dog guys, check out Canine Fortress Defense. Joel Riles comes out here, brings his dogs out. We have several friends that have his dogs. Fucking incredible animals. Walking tight ropes, climbing ladders, bite suits, jumping in and out of fucking car windows while they're moving, like fucking just amazing animals. Check him out on YouTube, Instagram, very active. He's at all of our events. He brings out multiple dogs. You should check it out. Cams and belays for repelling, stay clever. Metolius, Petzl, Blue Water. I mean, it's all the same. There's tons of that shit. Look on REI's website. Check out CMC Rescue. Check out PMI. Just also type in steep angle rescue and look at what's out there for that. How do I keep track of my daily tasks? I don't. I just do them. Most of your daily tasks can be done in a short period of time, and we delay. Just do them immediately. You really need to check out a book called Win the Day. And you only need to get 3 tasks done every day. 3. Favorite camo, Chase? Man, I like multicam black. But if I have to go something and do something for real, man, it's just dependent on the season and where we're going. Tim Kennedy would be a good guy to make a business deal with. Do you know of him? I'm very aware of Tim Kennedy, yes. I have not ever met Tim Kennedy. I know some people that have some business partnerships with Tim Kennedy, but I don't know him. Stephen Bell, thanks for being here, man. Is this the guy from Grand Theft Auto 5? My partner on one of the podcasts was a character in Call of Duty. He's been written up in many books. CMC, that's the other one, Chuck, I was thinking of. CMC. PMI, check them out. Where's CJ? Who are we talking about? CJ Kilmer? Dangerous History Podcast? I like to watch all the shows on the military channel. Yeah, I did too, man. We used to all the time. All right, guys, I'm going to jump off here. Everybody have a good night. If you're not on our text app, make sure you get on our text and email app. If you liked this video and you're not aware of who we are or what we've done, and you just found us, I've got 5,000 real videos here. There are several different video series on this channel, and this channel goes back 14 years. So jump on there, check it out. There's some really good content on there as well, in addition to just these videos where I just ramble, but we've got real videos also. I do these every night at 9 o'clock. Listen, if you use Amazon, if you would click any of my Amazon links on the descriptions on my videos, it gives us a little percentage of anything that you order, and it just helps support us. I do these videos every night for 2 hours for free. I don't think you could find anybody doing a live where you can talk to the owner of the company about anything you want to talk about. And I do that every single night, every day of the year, and I have for years. So if there's something you want to know, or you just want to talk to the group of people here, most of these guys are grown men who are successful in what they do, and you have access to them. If you want a EMP shield, I have a code for you for EMP shield that gives you $50 off. That's code SOE. If you use Redcon 1 products, our affiliate code is SOE Gear at Redcon 1. So be sure to check those out. If you want a Harvest Right freeze dryer, if you go to my website and click the link for Harvest Right, it'll take you to Harvest Right, and it gives us just a percentage of the order. A lot of you guys, you know we run these things, and we can have a conversation about those at any time. How did you get a deal with any troubles when you started your business? Man, I do a podcast where we go very, very in depth every week about that stuff. It's $10 in the membership. About half of my content is for the members only. And literally, if you ask questions, we will build a 90-minute video in depth about anything you guys ask. And there is a fucking ton of value. If you are a business owner or you want to start a business, not to mention the traffic we push to people who are our members, who we do business with, we will help grow your business as well for our audience. I've got 3 million combined followers across social media platforms. You can't buy that kind of advertising. Same with if we do a swap also with business cards. You have to have some audience. We don't just do it for anybody, but we put business cards out with every order we ship. There's about 20 of them that go in a packet, and we ship 200 to 400 boxes every day. Those are real customers. Those are real clients. If they're getting your business card, most of them spend over $100 with us. That's what our average order is $100. Is that sign ironic? Yeah, no fucking cussing in here. Would you ever open to working with gun manufacturers? We work with all kinds of gun manufacturers, man. Barrett wanted me to build rifle cases. Colt wanted us to build rifle cases. We work with all kinds of gun manufacturers. My friend Chris owns Barrett Firearms, guys. Free Crip Mac? I don't know what Crip Mac is. Is that like macaroni and cheese? Rolando. They look gay as fuck. Your name is gay as fuck. I mean, what was your mom thinking? Did your mom really name you Rolando, or did you do that? Is that some bullshit you did on your own? Is that like Little Droopy Pants? What's your gang name? Not real multicam? Are you fucking retarded, dipshit? It goddamn says multicam on it. We buy it from the one fucking mill that makes it. By the way, who designed multicam, dumbass? Do you know? You don't even fucking know. You want me to text him and ask him if he knows you? How about you fuck off, idiot? We're in Camden, Tennessee, Tanner Johnson. You like the pink and blue bags? We do that because a lot of guys will be like, hey, I bought my wife a a bow, or I bought my wife an AR, right? And what she sees is you bought her a gun that looks just like yours. And when we do the slings and stuff, that can just give her personal ownership. You can put a pink sling or a blue sling or a toxic sling. And then just like the kit, you know, we do the these are grocery bags right here. And we've got all kinds of colors of them. And then also more subdued, we do the multicam black and even multicam with pink thread and such. But when you get 10 feet away, you don't see that color thread. Scale of 8-11, how badass are you feeling? Oh, fucking 15, man. 15. Boom goes the pressure cooker. Taco Tiki. We're in Tennessee, buddy. Tennessee. When I get off of here, there's a bunch of real videos you guys can check out, see what we really do. All right, guys, I'm off of here. Everybody have a great night.